Well, hello there, people with the internet, and hello again, I am TheMBmulti. Welcome back to my Let's Play Dwarf Fortress, part 97. I had to dig deep for the number, but there we go. Okay, so, yeah, part 97 of my Let's Play Dwarf Fortress. In the previous episodes, we got a new Baroness, and we were allowed to assign a champion. We're still busy building our stuff for our Baroness. Yeah, so we're just busy doing that. Also, I finished the wall. And I redid the gates. Link to bridge to that one with those mechanisms. Okay. So the other one seems to have finished its job. So I'm going to pull the lever now. So hopefully that will work, and hopefully it'll actually raise in the proper position this time. We'll be temporarily locking our guys. Hopefully they won't stand in front, because when I lower it they absolutely get destroyed. But I need to check to see whether the lever works or not. Yeah, we're also waiting the arrival of the king. He's gonna arrive at some point, hopefully. Yeah, okay, so we need an armor needs a decent stuff, and he has a throne room, fine quarters, and fine everything. So he doesn't have a tomb yet. We're busy working on it, I believe. There's 3 chests, 1 weapon rack. We need 1 cabinet and an armor stand. We haven't made the cabinet yet. I haven't made the armor stand either. That's unfortunate. I also assigned a whole bunch of new... Oh, there we go. They're busy with the cabinet now. And after that they're going to make coffers, doors, and thrones. Yeah, that's good. I want you to keep doing that. And this, what the hell are you guys making? Armor stand, coffin, weapon rack, statue. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I also assigned a bunch of new... Oh, there we go! Look there! There is an A. Lebdinger, which he used to be just our militia captain, commander, but now he's the champion, and look at his fancy armor. Well, of course, his armor is not particularly anything different other than just the stuff that he normally wears, but... at least his picture looks like a different thing. So he has his thing. What the hell is he anyway? He is a legendary hammer dwarf. So his Lotogonoth, or whatever this thing is called, is his trusty warhammer, apparently. Unfortunately, we don't have that many amazing armor pieces. I can forge armor for him. We have enough coke now, because I finally figured out that apparently you need to melt the Pythimeus coal into actually coke bars, and then it'll work. Armor. What can we make? We can't make it out of gold, unfortunately. We can make it out of Adamentine. But for that we need Adamentine wafers, I believe. And I don't have that yet. Can I make that from here? It's about native gold ore, galena, cassiterite, tephrodite, native aluminium, make coke. Yeah, I've done that for a long while, so that should be... Oh, there we go. There, it says there. Make Adamentine wafers. I would just tell you to make 1. Just... You should be able to do that, right? Yeah, someone is going for it, okay. Because if we... Oh, whoa, no, that's not what I wanted. If we go here now and say, I want an Adamentine breastplate... He's gonna say that there are no wafers to... Because it's just like Oh, okay. Oh no, he's probably going to collect the coal first, and then he's going to be like, "Oh yeah, hang on a minute. There are no wafers to do this with," because I think it works just like galena, where you have to melt. It should just work like any other metal ore, where you mine the ore. It turns into like a loose ore, like this piece of galena over here. You have to melt that in the smelter, and then that actually turns into something. Needs 1 potash. Oh yeah, wow. Apparently you're still doing that. Okay, yeah, you automatically cancelled it. I thought I already told you to stop making pearlash a long time ago. But I think I wanted to wait until you were done and then tell you to stop. But apparently you've stopped on your own because you kept going until... Yeah, it looks like Game Boy Pro is throwing another tantrum again, so... I think yeah, there's still this that I have to convict him for. He's not really doing very well. I thought that being in the military, like having him meet new people, make new friends and learn more skills, I thought that would help, but it didn't really help as much. Because he's still throwing tantrums all over the place. But yeah, we're waiting for the king to arrive, basically. Because I've offered enough, so it's just a matter of time, actually, just until he arrives. We are going to be... I also added a giant rat to the zoo in the previous episode, so you've got 5 different animals in the zoo now. In this episode, we're also going to do some more work on the Hall of Champions. I'm actually really quickly going to see which ones we've already got. So yeah, these are our famous dwarfs. So, yeah, I've got my papers here that where I've written down all of the guys that I want to be in. Oh, I've already made a... Alright, that symbol is not really helpful. So, famous dwarfs. Yeah, this is AK Foxy. AK Foxy, yep. AK Foxy's in here. This is Anime Alien. Yep, Anime Alien's in there. And this should be... It's this video, yep. But that was... Oh, okay, as this video's not on my list. Strange. Okay, should be... How many spots are there? Oh, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah, and that one is... But that was for the king. Oh no, then it makes sense, because I've written down 12 guys. So actually there are 13 spots. Because I want to put one over there on the far side. But that's where the king... That's where my statue is going to go. The king statue. So that works out, yeah. I've actually only written down 12 guys, but that just makes sense because Zisfadil is already in here and there are 13 spots. So, okay, never mind, everything is alright. So we've got the famous first couple of dwarfs. We've got the famous first couple of dwarfs, we've got Anime Alien, we've got AK Foxy, and we have Zisfadil. So, the next one on the list, I'm just going to go down the list because that's the easy way, is the TheMBmulti. So you are going to be... Oh, didn't want to pause it actually. Going to be next. We can cancel the regular statue, then we just say statue, detail, specify image, related to historical figure, filter, the TheMBmulti. There he is. Add statue, details, image, historical figure, filter, the TheMBmulti, statue, details, image, historical figure. There, okay, so 3 statues of the TheMBmulti coming up for the Hall of Champions. Okay, how far is the tomb for our guy? Okay, well... Oh, well, I actually anticipated them to be finished with the other one first, but okay. Yeah, the other tomb is going to be for the champion. Again, I've said that the champion does not... I read it out loud, I believe, in the last episode, but the champion doesn't need that many, like, amazing things. It doesn't actually need anything. It doesn't require a specific house or anything like that, but I mean, it's the champion. I mean, I thought, oh, why not? You know. But yeah, we're making some coffins now, so that we can actually give these guys a tomb to live in. Of course, the priority goes to the Baroness because she actually requires it. I'm doing it for the champion just because he doesn't need it, but I just do it because why? Oh, well, hang on a minute. Designate smooth. Remove designation. Remove designation from there because you don't need to do that one because we need to continue this hallway later. And there's a royal, royal mausoleum. It's not a royal mausoleum because we still need to add more things. But I'm planning to add 4 golden statues in the corners as well, so. So yeah, we're just waiting for the king, but all of the rooms of the palace are in order, with the exception of his mausoleum. But other than that, everything is fine. Okay, designate engravings from all across those walls. And also in the other one, but we'll just wait until they're done. Those engravers are doing a really good job. Yeah, I also got an extra engraver. I just assigned a bunch of peasants to do something with their life, basically, in the previous episodes, because otherwise they're just sitting there doing nothing. So I gave them some skills. Well, I didn't give them skills, I gave them jobs to do. And they will become skillful at it eventually. Do we have any coffins? No, we don't have any coffins yet. Look at how fast they're doing this. Like just daily routine. And they're also they're doing it like it's not their problem. It's like, oh well, whatever. And they fucking engrave masterpieces all the time. Look at that. Look at how many masterpieces they've engraved to that tiny bit. Jane Kirby has ended a mandate. Is that our new noble? No, Matthew is our new noble. So I'll put some statues of him in. Oh, actually, that does require us to do some more statues. I'll prioritize these statues because they're kind of important. Oh no. Details. Specify image. Circle figure. No? Double T? Ah, yeah, double T, okay. Add. Statue. Prioritize. Details. Image. Historical figure. Filter. Matte. Add. Statue. Oh, that's the wrong button. This is the right button. Detail, image, historical figure, filter, matte. There we go. Okay, so now we have 3 statues coming up of Matthew himself, and eventually I'll make 3 statues of an Adamentine for the other one. Ah, look at that! The thing is closed now. And it actually raises properly, so that's good. So we can lower it again, so that's... I completely forgot that, of course, they can still get through. But they're busy doing it, linking the thing up to the thing. Okay. I completely forgot that they can actually just still get through, because they can just get through the whole way of... they can serpentine through my whole way of traps without triggering them, because they're the dwarves. Completely forgot about it. But actually the door raises now, because last time it retracted into like an endless void, which is pretty amazing actually, just on its own. It retracts into like a void. It just doesn't exist anymore once you pull that lever. And then of course the goblins can just walk straight through the main entrance. And that's not really a very smart design. So at least this one raises properly. So we're going to check the second one after it's been linked up to see whether that one will perfectly work as well. And after that, we can... There we go, you see, it's been... oh, he's still going to go the ridiculous way, but still. So yeah, that one has been lowered. It works out perfectly fine. Oh, if you're wondering what all the flashing is, by the way, that's just leaves falling down because it's autumn. It's late autumn. It's also pretty funny to see that barely any dwarves are up here. Of course, the biggest reason why they were all the way up here is because they had to do... a lot of things with the wall, I ordered them all to run up here and do stuff. But of course, now that the wall is finished, they don't need to do anything over here. And basically, there's nothing to do for them over here instead of just walking outside, which is something that dwarves don't like to do anyway. So they all just like kind of, they're like, well, whatever. Seems like the animals in there are doing quite well. Also, it seems like they're basically eating all the cave moss. Unless this is all still... Oh yeah, this blue. They have actually eaten a whole bunch of plants there, so maybe we should make an extra pen or like pasture somewhere else. Like dig out another area somewhere to let this area recover while they graze somewhere else. Perhaps. The best bet would be upstairs, but that just takes ages for them to move them around. Alright, so this statue is also in here, so we're going to make a little statue garden. We're going to assign that to Matthew. Alright, also you can get your cabinet. There it is. And your armor stands. There it is. So now the only thing you need is your two... Oh, there we go. You're already happy with those, even though they're not even in there yet. That's just... I told you that they were going to be in there. They were like... And he was like, yay, thanks. So he has that, and he only needs his tomb. But for that, we just need to wait until the coffin is finished. Or is that being taken care of? Yeah, it's still being taken care of. Okay. Right, do we have any animals to slaughter? No, we don't. We still have the large rats down there, which is not tame, but it's also in our zoo, so... Whoa, what the hell happened to him? Looks like he's injured, or is he bringing back some sort of food item? I don't care what I don't really know what's going on, but... Yeah, you see, it's someone else. There's also another peasant over there that's been injured. No ammunition. Oh yeah, I also ordered bone bolts to be used only, so maybe I should actually make some bone bolts repeatedly. Someone should get on there and do that. But yeah, there's some guy in the hospital which is badly injured. Who the hell is that anyway? Oh yeah, that's the Spartan doubles. The Spartan, yeah, there we go. Health. Ability to grasp somewhat impaired. Yeah, your wounds. Your right lower arm has his skin cut open. And your right elbow muscle has been torn open. And it needs to be sutured and dressed, but I'm sure that will be fine. 28th timber, evaluated. Oh yeah, this is just, he has been evaluated of his wounds just now. This is, it is timber now, right? Or not? Schedule. Yeah, it's timber now. Okay, so that has literally happened just now. Oh, winter is upon us just now as well. Great. Right, so I don't know when the king will arrive, because I was under the assumption that he would arrive like at the same time that we received our baroness. But either I am wrong and I imagined that altogether, or they changed it, because I was fairly sure that that is how it used to go. Then that doesn't really matter, of course, because otherwise we just have to wait an extra year, and then next year it comes. The king comes with the caravan in autumn or something. I don't know. Either way, we just have to have some patience, and in the meantime, we can actually do the thing. Right, stop the recording here, and we start again. Right then, actually, yeah, I haven't seen the message. of it cancelling the adamantine thingies, but hey, why the hell is the smelt adamantine wafer thing? Has he already done that, or is there something else that doesn't work? Oh no, never mind. He has adamantine wafers now. How the hell did he collect the adamantine from all the way down there so quickly? I don't know. Alright, hang on a minute. If I told you to make an adamantine breastplate now, what would you say in reply? Do you need more wafers? I assume you do, but... Cancels fertilized fields needs potash. Oh yeah, of course. I used all my frigging potash in... Okay, make ash. And I need you to make potash from ash. Repeatedly. Don't worry, fertilization shit's coming up. I, of course, used all my frigging potash in my, to make pearlash for the glass, because I was so stupid to stop that. Too stupid to stop that, I mean. Oh yeah, we also had a ban on certain export. Who? Oh, whoa. Who had a ban on certain exports? The mayor? Oh no, Amy, our baroness. Other baroness. So you have the export of crutches prohibited. Mayor doesn't even have a mandate. You have the export of crutches prohibited, you have the export of shields prohibited, and you have the export of armor stands prohibited. Okay. But yeah, I told you now to make an adamantine breastplate. How? Oh no! Oh whoa! He's grabbing. Oh look at that! Is that our chief medical dwarf? Who's now going to those blue things moving through the meeting hall? That has to be the adamantine wafers. KV so starving. Okay, fuck you. Cancels force adamantine breastplate needs 9 adamantine wafers. Jesus Christ! How frigging much adamantine do you even need for one thing? Well, apparently 10, but how? Actually, hang on a minute. Let me Google first. Because if you smelt Bithymius coal, it turns into like 3 pieces of coal. So basically the net result is 2, because you need 1 coal to burn it up. And galena, if you smelt that, it splits into either silver or lead, and you have like multiple of those. So if you smelt adamantine, will you actually get 1 adamantine per thing, or will you actually get like multiple like with the other ones? I don't know, so I will really quickly Google that. Adamantine. Adamantine is a rare high-value metal, which is it's impossibly lightweight. That explains it. Strong and sharp. Adamantine is refined from raw adamantine, can be woven into cloth or smelted into wafers. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Used for making almost any item in the game. Armor and edged weapons made from adamantine are absurdly valuable and wonderfully effective. Yeah, unlike what a player would expect, one does not simply make adamantine wafers directly from raw adamantine. Oh, you must first extract adamantine strands from the raw adamantine, and those are then processed into wafers or cloth. Oh, okay, apparently I did that sometime. Adamantine strands are extracted from raw adamantine at a craft dwarf workshop by a sand extractor. Sand extraction is an extremely tedious process for an unskilled laborer, making it potentially worthwhile to focus extraction experience on the 1 or 2 individual dwarves. Extracted strands are considered a special metallic form of thread, and after extraction can either be woven into adamantine cloth at a loom or smelted into adamantine wafers at a smelter. Thankfully, these tasks are performed just as quickly as other weaving and smelting jobs. Given this extra step of the extraction before the smelting phase, most players will want to build additional craft dwarf workshops and stockpiles near the smelters and forges. Note that the strands of adamantine are stored in the cloth/thread stockpiles. When processing adamantine, it's a good idea to smelt strands into wafers as fast as possible, as your medical dwarves may use your valuable adamantine threads for suturing wounds, since to them it's just another type of thread. Adamantine cloth is used to make ultra high value clothing, but is no more resistant to wear than less exotic materials. Adamantine wafers functionally identical to metal bars and can be used to process the full range of metal goods, but are far smaller in size, requiring about 3 times as many, that explains it, 3 times as many units of material per unit as regular metal bars. Okay, but it is okay, Strange Moods currently requires 1 wafer regardless of the end product. That's also interesting. Adamentine has extremely metallic material properties. It is nigh weightless, weightless about as much as cork, extremely strong and razor sharp. These properties make it ideal for edged weapons and armor. These properties likewise make it near useless for blunt weapons. Oh, okay, so yeah, so you don't need to change it into a hammer. You should probably more likely change it into like an axe or a sword. It simply bounds off the foes, considering the lethality of hammerer and fortress guard beatings. This may be the point. Armor made of adamantine provides unmatched protection against slashing and piercing attacks, but blunt attacks and ranged weapons have a high armor penetrating capacity, so a full kit of adamantine armor is nonetheless not a recipe for combat invulnerability. But they can dodge, because they've been focusing on their dodging training for I don't know how long. Because the metal's material properties are irrelevant to other applications, and because it's so rare and hard to produce, using adamantine for other things is generally a waste. Adamantine statues are 10 times the value as the gold ones, but are prohibitively expensive to produce, requiring 9 wafers per statue. Some of the highest values per wafer for a normal adamantine project can be realized by forging adamantine flasks or large serrated discs. However, by the time you have adamantine available, you're likely not to be in serious need of such valuable export products. By far the most wealth can be generated by adding adamantine to artifacts. A single stone, wafer, block or bolt of cloth can add hundreds of thousands of dwarf bucks in value, making your fortress the envy of all the neighbors. Okay, well, I fucking read the entire wiki to you as well, because whoops. I could edit it out, but I probably won't. And it still hasn't told me whether it actually will, Naked Moldog is reverted to a wild state. Well, good luck getting out of that cage. Okay, so... yeah, the annoying thing is that there's so much fucking magma around here. And there's not really any way to dig the adamantine safely. But we need 9 wafers, and as far as I've read it, it just turns 1 adamantine ore into 1 adamantine strand into 1 adamantine wafer. So we need 9 extra. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We just are able to do it with what we've got lying around out here. I will dig away this, because... oh, then again, I don't know whether that is lava. That's an annoying part of this. It's unfortunate there's no, like, other adamantine anywhere else. It's just in this ridiculous shaft down below. But yeah, I'm not really going to do that much with adamantine. I just wanted to make that one thing. Alright, so yeah, you're making bone bolts in that one. How about you? Extract metal strands. Oh, that's what... oh, that is extract metal strands. And that probably means that you're going to grab that adamantine. Right? Because you're supposed to do it at a craftwolf workshop, and this is extract strands. I believe I said that, like, by accident. I ordered that to be done, like, at some point. So I guess that's why I already had, like, 1 strand laying around somewhere. But if you do this repeatedly, we can figure out if it actually will turn into multiple at a time. Okay, so we'll just have to look for someone that goes down into the cave, because... if I'm correct, that's the only thing that needs to be extracted from strand extracted, or whatever. It said that a sand extractor would do that job, but don't know if we even have any sand extractors. Can we actually search on... No, we can't. Would have loved. Yeah, you see, it only searches on name. Would be cool if you could search on the jobs. View activity. This organizing activity will branch into specific social events. Anyway, so we'll just have to wait here at the entrance to see if anyone goes down. Or we can try to look through this list and try to find... Oh, there we go! Extract metal strands. Our craft dwarf, Platon 08 is going to do that. Extract metal strands. Follow. Who are you? Oh, there you are! Oh, but you've got some Adamentine already. Where did you get that Adamentine? I guess we've already got some Adamentine lying around up here. Do we? Maybe that was the last piece. I see gold, I see tethradites, I see loads of galena. Of course, I mean, that was to be expected. Alright, so yeah, this is a gem stockpile, but we're going to change the settings. Forbid, disable. And we're going to enable stone, and we're going to forbid all of those. I only want metal ore in there. So now a whole bunch of guys are probably going to move metal ores in that stockpile, because it used to be full of gems, but apparently in the new updates you can store gems in bins, and all the gems have been moved into one gem stockpile, and that has only like a couple bins in it. Right, so this is an extra food stockpile. This to the left, yeah. This is a weapon stockpile. This is armor, which is giving to stockpile 37. Where's stockpile 37? Is this stockpile 37? No, it's stockpile 35. Where the hell is stockpile 37? Is this stockpile 37? No. Where the hell is stockpile 37? Oh, is it one up here, maybe? That's 14. That's 26. This gives to 14. And he takes from finished goods stockpile. Change this. No. We'll take from. We'll take from anywhere. Yeah. Yeah. This is a weapon stockpile, and what's up here? More metal bars. This is also empty. Also gem. Yeah, what are we gonna do in there? Oh, no. Disable. Okay. We can go with bars and blocks. I'll just do furniture and siege ammo. There. You guys could just move some crap around. What the hell is that? Large. Oh, those are my large earthenware pots. Okay. Who's this? Kadamono. Store item in stockpile. You're going over there to grab something. Oh, excuse me. Right. Alright. Let's test this lever to see if it works. Still some gold bars out there. We would wish that I would just like put them below. Or yeah, all our bars are full. Bar stockpiles. This is stone, and this takes from 63. And this is 63, and it gives to 64, yeah. I wanted to move all the things out, the blocks, stone things. He takes from armor stockpile. Why can't we disable links? Because max barrel, max wheelbarrow will take from anywhere. Will take from links only. No, I want to... Can't you delete links? Oh, there we go. We deleted the... Oh, just delete selected. Okay. You also delete selected. I don't need you to do that anymore. Even though I would wish that everything would just be moved out, but it's fine. You gift stone stockpile. Oh, you barely have anything in there, so just don't. So weapon stockpile. This is a corpse stockpile. Speaking of which, how is my huge storage area with corpses? Oh, there are actually a whole bunch of free spots somehow. I guess they used a lot of bones. So, because it's winter now, so there's bound to be another goblin invasion this season. Oh, there we go. He's pulling the lever. Perfect. Okay. It works and it also goes the right way. So we can pull it again. But yeah, there's bound to be a goblin invasion sometime this season. I expect them, at least, anyway. So there's a whole lot of room here still left, so... I think we'll have enough room to dump all the guys if it needs to be dumped, if you know what I mean. Okay, so our bounty has everything except for the tomb. Well, at this point, I at least hope that my fucking... Yeah, my burial receptacle stop. Only one coffin, but still. There you go. Where are those statues? I ordered statue... Oh yeah, that was in this masonry. Oh, it looks like all the statues are done too. Because I did it in that masonry, I believe. So, build. Statue. There. And then the specific. Statue of Matthew. There we go. Oh, and maybe I... Oh, hang on a minute. No. You. Remove building. There. And then build statue. There. Look. Oh, this is also Matthew. Okay. Masterful limestone statue of Matthew. Created by Zach Taylor. Item is a masterfully designed image of Matthew, the dwarf. And Vasco Cunha. Murky Furnace, the dwarf in limestone. By Zach Taylor. Matthew is embracing. Blah blah blah. The object relates to the marriage. Ah! Ah, that's beautiful. Okay, so a statue of him getting married to someone else. Okay, so this is another statue of Matthew. It was an exceptionally designed image of Matthew, dwarf. Another statue of him getting married. This is Jane Kirby, yeah. This is just dwarfs, okay. This is the other statue of him. Oh, I've made 3 statues of him getting married, okay. I would have hoped that they would actually, like, pick 3 different moments, but okay. Alright, so, and the other... There... Oh, these statues are still in the way, because they just finished the coffin. Yeah, okay. Oh, someone is moving one of my large earthenware pots. Oh, he's moving it to the furniture stockpile. Oh, look at that. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's just ready there. There's empty barrels as well. That they can use for storage of other things. Everybody's like, yeah, we got some new furniture storage space, guys. Let's use it. There's a load of barrels. At least I don't need to build that many extra barrels. Because it looks like I've got more than enough. Just barrels lying around. Created masterpiece dog bone bolts. 5. Okay. Good for you. Keep working on those bone bolt crafts. Difficult words. But yeah, we're moving all the stuff downstairs to his tomb. And then we can select that actually for him to be a tomb. And then we can just, yeah, get that done. Also, I'm really... yeah, I think I will just rebrand all of these really quickly, because everything of these is counted as a meeting hall. And I don't want it to be a meeting hall, because then they just go here to eat all their food instead of actually worshipping the guys. So I think I will make this a free table. Make this a sculpture garden. Then all the way to there. Then assign location. This was the chapel of metal. Because now it's a sculpture, basically it's a sculpture garden. And it's not a... yeah, dedicated to Tobal Oily Mines. And that should be the statue... yeah, Tobal Oily Mines, yeah. So now they will... hopefully they will just stop eating in the chapels all the time. And they'll actually eat in the meeting hall. Because that's the point. So... oh fuck! I didn't fucking check which one this was. This is... who the hell is this? Lurak the Smoke of Distractions. Oh, that is our skeletal... that's our skeletal female dwarf. Yeah. Blight, Death, War, and Fortress. Depicted as a skeletal female dwarf. And a halberd. And a tall shield. Okay, so you... the sculpture garden. There. Assign the location for... not metal. Death. This is the Chapel of Trickery. Because, yeah, otherwise they just keep fucking going down here to eat their food, rather than going down there for worshipping purposes. Which is what the whole point is of these areas. Okay, the Chapel of Birth. Birth. Chapel of Creation. There's Creation. Youth. Youth. Fire. Fire! Location. Fire. This is Earth, yeah. Earth. War. This is trade. This is music. This is storms. This is dawn. Oh, no. Dawn, yeah. Torture. Torture. Caverns. Caverns. Wealth. And then finally this one, which is volcanoes. There we go. Okay, so now everything has been rebranded. It's the same location, of course. It still functions as a temple for those deities. But they're not meeting halls anymore. They're statue gardens. So now they will actually only go here to worship. Because otherwise they could still go here to eat. And that's not what I wanted. So there's that taken care of. What the hell's that? There's a clear glass terrarium in there as well. Oh, okay. Before they fucking start using that, build J, a cage, yeah. 2 and 1, 2, 2, 1, 2 there. 1, 2 there. 1, 2 there. 1, 2. No, okay, no. Just 1. Nothing 1, nothing 1, nothing 1, nothing 1, nothing 1, nothing 1. Okay, yeah. I will just work on the other side. Clear glass terrarium. I mean, if we have them left over, I'm just going to put them in the zoo to prevent the dwarves from just using them for other things. So that can go there. Still early winter. We haven't seen any enemies yet. Not that I'm really complaining, of course, but it's a bit suspicious, to say the least. Okay, let's see. Raw Adamentine tasked. Oh, you're still busy with the first piece of Adamentine. Oh, that's what they're talking about, because it's a pretty tedious thing. So what the hell is this? Platon 08. You are like a craft... Yeah, you are just my craft dwarf. And you have... Yeah, you are my craft dwarf, and you just have like random like sand extraction, pottery, glazing, like you just got some random things enabled. You're not like the perfect sand extractor or anything. So our finished goods stockpile is almost full, and they're starting to fill this one up with metal ores, which is good. I mean, otherwise those stockpiles are just standing there doing nothing, so might as well just use them for something. Right, still waiting for the furniture. Oh, there we go. I can see one statue at least going down, and another statue, and a coffin, and there should be another statue somewhere. Don't know where the last statue is. Anyway, yeah, so we can also start on getting this house done for our champion. Designate smoothing out. Oh. There. And then we'll put furniture in there as well. How many beds do I have? I still have a bunch. But you make a cabinet. You're making coffers, doors, thrones, yeah? And this guy, what were you making? Armor stands, coffins, and weapon racks. Do we have loads of tables? Oh yeah, we have loads of tables, okay. Right, so yeah, I'll end off the episode here. Hope you almost enjoyed the video. Click the like button underneath if you did. Subscribe to be part of the TheMBmulti so you never miss any more videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button up here over the left of here, or the subscribe button underneath the video. So it's moments, Ave!